Hey everybody, Darren Schwengler here from SBS. I'm here to talk about Ascaso espresso machines. Ascaso espresso machines are very unique in the marketplace. Made in Barcelona, Spain. We have been honored to be carrying this line for some time. We started with the home espresso machines, and now we've gone into the commercial, and the commercial has been a fantastic lineup for us. Super reliable and very innovative. They come standard with 4 portafilter baskets for you to choose from: 7, 14, 18, and the 21-gram basket. The portafilters are stainless steel, so they're beautiful, well weighted, and just work just awesome. Zero issues, and comes with the wood handles. One of the most innovative parts of the Ascaso is the Thermoblock that some other manufacturers in their high-end machines are starting to use, but we won't name any names. It's an aluminum block with over 1 meter of stainless steel tubing coiled inside the unit. The element is actually embedded in part of the aluminum block. So the nice thing is your element's not exposed to the water, and you're actually heating the block as a result of heating the block, and the water is heated as a result of. What this gives you with all of that 1 meter of tubing inside here, it gives you an extremely consistent plus or minus 0.5 degree Celsius in water temperature. It gives you Lyman scaled up resistance, because stainless, as we all know, is much more resistant to any corrosion. Should there be a problem, should the water be cut off to this thing, we're not going to have an element problem. We're just heating the block, so we're just keeping the block warm. So that's the beauty of this. Should there be a problem internally or a plugged pipe of water, this will just stay warm, so it actually won't plug up, which is a wonderful thing. The last thing is a lot less metal migration. We're not sitting with in a hot boiler with water. We're not saturated. The water's fresh every time you make an espresso shot. So that's the most innovative part of Ascaso. Some other great features on the Ascaso is all the stainless steel. And we talked about the stainless steel tubing inside the Thermoblock. We talked about the boiler being stainless steel, but I didn't mention the element is stainless steel, the pump is stainless steel, and all of the components up here are stainless as well. The steam one, it's a cold touch steam one. We have the rubber on here, but we don't even need it because they're cold touch. Portafilters, as I mentioned previously, are stainless steel. The group heads are stainless as well. So the beauty of that is so much less metal migration into your water. So not only can we say it tastes better, I can actually claim it's healthier. So stainless steel is certainly the metal of choice, in my opinion, for anything that's touching water. We have our interface up here, very easy to use. Programming is very simple. We have our temperature and, of course, our timer for our drink, and our button for backup. Should there be a volumetric issue, then we have our backup, so we're not done. Okay, so we were just talking about the Thermoblock from Ascaso. Well, here they are. This is a 3-group espresso machine. You see the Thermoblocks are all installed right at the group heads. Not only are they a nice solid block, already well insulated, there's actually additional insulation on the Thermoblock themselves, just to keep it that much more stable and to keep it energy efficient. That's the one thing Ascaso brags about, is how energy efficient they are. Studies showing that we are actually 50% more energy efficient than single boiler systems out there today in the marketplace. For any copy of those studies, let me know and we can send them to you. So Thermoblock technology up front here, which very consistent, heats up in 1 minute or less, and it gives you endless hot water. You have your flow meters at the very top here, super easy to access, work with, or check should there be any problems. Typically, a flow meter could be a problem part of a machine should the water become hard and needs to be serviced. Moving back further from the boiler, of course, this is a stainless steel boiler, plasma welded. Being stainless, it is super corrosion resistant and very efficient. Stainless, as we know, does not leach chemical, or does not leach taste and bad taste into the water like copper boilers can, and certainly more robust. This boiler is built to last. So that's one thing to really notice. This boiler and these Thermoblocks are warranted for 5 years for the parts. So that's pretty amazing that Ascaso stepped up with that. One thing we want to talk about is the water for the feeding the Thermoblocks. Water will come in through, and a typical heat exchanger inside an espresso machine will be fairly large and have water stored in there. Enough water potentially for 1 to 2 shots of water of coffee. This espresso machine has a very thin heat exchanger inside. It's actually not needed because the Thermoblocks will actually heat enough water and run on their own. But by preheating the water, utilizing the steam and the hot water and steam in the boiler, we're actually making the Thermoblocks work less hard. So we're actually making the machine help itself, again, saving power, which is so important today. Encapsulated inside these containers here are the anti-vacuum valve to prevent any milk being sucked into the boiler and whatnot, especially during heat ups or busy times, and an overpressure valve, a safety valve, should for the machine start to overheat. Safety valve will start to blow down through the tube into the drip tray and pour down. One thing to note on this machine is you'll notice all this red. This is all wire loom. So this is all to protect the machine. So all these wires are being protected. This is going to extend their life drastically compared to other equipment lines out there. So any wire that's near a heat source is loomed, which is just a fantastic feature for the price point of this machine, the durability and the warranty. Okay, another key feature that I'd love to show on the Ascaso is the drain system. So we have a great system right here, all baffled. You can see all of our discharge tubes here, our overpressure valves and things like that, and any hoses that need a little strength of a spring on them. So it's nice, the system's not going to leak anywhere, and we have this beautiful drain system for the boiler right here, should we need to drain the boiler to do any service. This machine is designed for easy use, for healthy drinks, and for easy service.